On Friday, Dione Hanke sat down with us to tell an inspiring story about her first foal, now happy and healthy, and whom she hopes will be competing at U.S. Nationals next year.
My name is Dione Hanke, and I live in Ponca City, Oklahoma. And I got my first Arabian horse in December of 2015. I bred that horse in 2016 and had a foal on May 13th of 2017. That foal was born about 11:57 on Saturday evening, and within about 8 hours they knew that the foal was not doing well. So we took 2 days trying to diagnose what was going on with the foal, and they finally decided they were going to do the procedure for a dummy foal because the foal was not able to find the milk. It was real wobbly on its legs. So they decided to do the procedure with the rope for a dummy foal. So they put the mare in one stall and the foal in a different stall and put the rope around the foal, and he eventually just collapsed and his legs came up just like he was in the womb. So he laid there for about 30-40 minutes, and then they eventually loosened the rope. And as they loosen the rope, the foal very slowly awakens. When he comes awake, it's basically like the foal's been born again. And so he wakes up, and he has to find the udders all over again. He has to introduce himself to the mare all over again. And so you bring them back together, and basically from that point on, the foal either gets better or gets worse. And I was very fortunate that my foal got better. Once they're born that second time, they're basically perfect, just like any other really healthy foal. And the good news is there's no bad side effects, even though they call it a dummy foal. We named him Keeping the Faith because during that time we were so worried, and we kind of had to keep the faith that he was going to make it and that we were going to end up having a beautiful half-Arabian. And now he's really healthy and wonderful. Basically, you take 4 loops around the foal from the front legs to the rear legs, and the rope goes around, and then they gradually relieve the pressure on the rope, and that's when the foal starts waking up. They don't rush the wake-up procedure. At the farm where my mare was, there's a retired vet, and he talked about how sad it was for all those years that those foals all died. So we're so fortunate to have this procedure so that these babies can live. It's a miracle. It's like a miracle from God. I mean, it gives me goosebumps because I feel so lucky, and he's beautiful and he's healthy, and I just can't wait. He'll be in halter here next year, I hope. So we're real excited. He was nominated in Futurity and Sweeps before he was even born. His half-sister, the foal that the mare had the year before, was champion here, national champion, as a yearling filly. I just feel so fortunate because the trainer did such a great job. The vets down in Texas did a great job taking care of him and diagnosing it.
Friday evening was the beginning of final classes. Everyone was cheering and the competition was fierce. We would like to say good luck to everyone competing, and we'll see you on Saturday for a final day of classes at U.S. Nationals.